We have... Ignore... By the way, everyone, ignore what happened yesterday. Just ignore it. We have... the Pontius Lord Destroyers Best of Episode 1. If you want to see everything about Lord Destroyers, you can visit his Patreon for $5. You get all of those episodes there. Gotta chill bro a little bit, you know? Yeah, let's go.
Hey guys, it's me, your favorite Italian man. I'll be short but not too short. Mainly because I need to waste 30 seconds of YouTube's time. As the video ahead is pretty vulgar in places, and I have zero intention to censor it. Better start.
You know, maybe I should do something like that too, huh? Maybe because I did notice sometimes, especially on shorts, every time there's like a curse word in the beginning few seconds, it's like, yeah, 12 views. And I'm like, huh? So, you know. However, let's just roll with it.
Have to do with my time. So, just for your interest, the video you are going to watch right now is a montage of the best and funniest moments of the Lord Destroyer series. All the
Nice.
episodes of it are available on our Patreon, and by the time you are watching this video, we
Even
should have
nicer?
released episode 12. This video in particular will cover moments going from episode 1 to 4. And keep in mind that every
Oh.
episode goes from 1.5 to 3 hours long, and you are seeing just some parts of it. If you want to watch the full episodes,
Oh, damn! That looks amazing. Holy shit.
even the ones that will be edited in the future, just join our Patreon at least on the Pio Servo level, and you will get access to all of them, and be able to join them live every time we record them. We should have wasted enough of YouTube's time with this intro. Let's get to the video.
Ooh. Loyalist versus Loyalist, Civil War.
Before we get started, Manscaped is something we've all come
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about Manscaped.
Is this the thing where he Oh,
What
God! Fuck! Why?
I didn't remember this either. Why? Why do you have to say this? Oh.
It's an ad. It's showing how it works.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
think it is just an
God.
excuse to show off his fucking abs in a bad. Remember, this is a fucking bad war video.
I saw the Maelstrom as a low-level threat, ironically due to the great efforts of the Astral Claws.
The male. What? I don't think anyone saw that as a low-level threat. The Maelstrom is one of the most chaotic, one of the most chaotic places in the known galaxy of the Milky Way. So, and also a very high value area too. So, what? What?
Hence the Imperium
The Maelstrom, a low-level threat.
You know what? I'm satisfied with my own reaction now.
How the fuck did they form the Maelstrom warders then?
It's such a little problem.
It's such a little problem. It is literally just threatening Terra. It does like a straight line to another planet.
Legions of demons just keep spawning in there, but it's not.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You know, intangible demons just manifest over there, but it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's yeah. Demons can just encompass power weapons, you know, like the ghost claws of Luther Blackheart, right? That's how he became Luther Blackheart because of theoretically of that, right? It's not confirmed. That's just theory, but very well could be. Since everything there has chaos energy, you can't really tell. Yeah, whatever.
Elementers, due to them being cursed and whatnot, were picked out by the Minotaurs as the first bitch that needed to be clapped.
What? Wasn't it because the Lamenters were a pretty big threat because they are very capable, even though they are cursed with bad luck? Isn't that why? Uh, I'm confused. Also, my
Their key
boys.
ship, the one that stored all their gear,
Wow.
In response, Huron declared that the Astral Claws were no longer part of the Imperium, basically saying that he was a heretic. To prove his own point,
Yeah, I'm not part of the Imperium now. I have become an heretic.
that I was going to make a Zinch video, and here we are, the Zinch Demon video. Annoying to
You
even
don't
discuss in a
need
story.
the con- it's
And
not
the
all
fans
negative,
of
and
Spent minutes listening to nothing. We were getting depressed. P.S. We didn't add this music. It's in the original video.
Admittedly,
are
there
the
is a few
worst.
positives.
And if you're a
there
fan
to be
of
had. There you go.
Zinch,
I can say
for
nice
one,
things
miniature
about
stuff
stuff
I
like the
detest.
colors.
I'm
blue,
not just a
pink, and
single-minded
purple
hate
because
machine.
What
Here,
the
so there is
fuck?
a reason why I go to the gym 5 days a week for 1 to 2 hours at a time while listening to nothing but 9-inch nails and
Okay, but it has been 4 fucking minutes. Can we get to
Yeah.
the point? Yeah, you have this opinion. Why?
Oh my god, please get to the point!
to get your attention and how much of it. There is no limit. We're just trying to find the dividing line between the beginning and the end of your enslavement to the forces of evil and
To
chaos.
destroy my monitor
Like,
right now.
do you
That's not just
Yeah,
Zinch.
you
With
are,
Zinch, you have
you're
infinite
getting
knowledge.
backstabbed. Yeah, you're getting. If you are a follower of Zinch, you risk getting backstabbed. Oh yeah, I didn't think that would happen with Karn. Hey Karn, can you come here for a second?
Karn, yeah.
What, a flamethrower on an ice planet? Why do they?
The chaos god you worship is gonna torture you? No, Slaneshi wouldn't do that to me. She loves me. What? If I serve the plague god, he's gonna curse me with all his plagues to make me more durable, but in turn I will suffer and stink? No, he wouldn't do that. He loves me. This is such a dumb argument. I'm sorry.
Call you the betrayer again?
How a being such as the Emperor first came to walk among mankind is likely beyond human understanding.
Ah, no, it isn't. It's beyond human understanding. You don't know the greatness of my autism to even claim something like that.
I'm not human, I'm autistic.
I'm not human. I'm an autistic Italian, and I have
That's
given an
that's
answer
even
to how I came
worse.
to be.
He's not just autistic, he's an autistic Italian.
According to ancient texts, the being that would become the Emperor was born some 50,000 years ago in a long-forgotten region of Terra.
Turkey. It's not forgotten. It's forgotten in 40k, maybe.
Long forgot.
I'm sorry, Turkish fans. Turkey didn't survive in 40k.
We forgot about you.
I am inclined to believe that, yeah, female space marines
Uh-oh.
don't seem to exist. But do I take this as unshakable evidence? No.
Okay.
You have a fucking problem.
Your problem. It is written literally every fucking where the creation of space marines is mentioned. If you
True.
don't want to believe it, it is your fault.
But the problem is, he said that if you don't agree with him, you are stupid.
Yeah, he just said, okay,
How
you don't agree
how
with
you
me.
counter that, eh? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
If you don't agree with me, you are a good drone of the Imperium. Let's go on.
I'm sad
Even
about
the
it.
Imperium's own history is often misunderstood.
Is he going to mention the fucking fact that the Primarchs weren't demigod beings, son of the Emperor, in the first edition?
Oh
There were
god.
times when the prevailing narrative was that Horus was not the Emperor's favored
There it
Primarch,
is!
but rather an
God
He's
damn it.
talking of the Emperor in a progressive era. The Emperor was anything but fucking progressive.
interpretation is that female Astartes almost certainly existed during the time of the Great Crusade. I think the Emperor, in this progressive era, had fully mastered the creation of the Astartes, regardless of gender. Perhaps even
No.
some famous figures
No.
from this era were in fact female.
No.
But at some
I haven't been here long. I have not been in the Warhammer 40k lore universe for long. I've known about Warhammer 40k for a pretty long time, but, you know, I only recently got into the lore. And that's absolute fucking bullshit! Oh god, yeah, I watched a few lore videos, but with proof. Like, actually shown proof, reading paragraph for paragraph everything and explaining what is written, not how one understands it. So I'd argue that I know a little bit, like 2%, and with those 2%, I can firmly deny that female Space Marines ever existed lore-wise. Yep, I'm gonna go there.
Point during the history of the Imperium, possibly because of complications with implanting gene seed.
Heresy. You will answer to the Emperor with this. For his heresy, you will be executed.
But more likely because of some ignorant proclamation by the ecclesiarchy or
Some ignorant proclamation from the ecclesiarchy.
How did anybody ever listen to this fucking moron?
imperial institution, the idea of recruiting female space marines fell out of favor. Today, if any still remain within the chapters, they are a
No.
rarity. Furthermore,
There are
What the fuck? I'm not in a fucking call. Was that in the video?
today, if any still remain within the chapters,
No.
they are a rarity.
Motherfucker!
there already. Tell me one. There are fucking. Tell me one. A name. I want a name. Okay. A rarity. Explain to me where the fuck did you see a female marine? Where?
They are a very extreme rarity. We didn't see one.
They are a very
Oh, I guess it was one of his viewers that came into the Discord, since they do that on Discord live in a call. Oh god. But oh yeah, he did say something about he only noticed that he only turned stream mode on later on. I think I remember something like that. But the fuck?
Like
You don't need to know the lore too much. You just need to know how the Space Marines are created, and you would come to the conclusion that women would not want to go through that. It's not even whether they want to or not. It's that it's useless. Their survival rate would be so astronomically lower than the men's that you would go through candidates like a hot butter knife through fucking ice cream. I'm sorry, that shit will not stand. Like the women cadets that would like offer themselves for the program would have dramatically low chances of survival and even lower chances of a successful transplant, that it would, you know, take such a massive amount of cadets, of human lives, that you would actually endanger the future generations pool of recruits that you can have, because women bear children. We're at war times. That is important. I'm not saying that women should be birthing machines, but we should protect them so they can supply soldiers, basically. It's fucking war! Oh, God. Like, this is ridiculous. This is stupid. Like, just for that reason alone, just because of how the gene seed works, this is stupid. This is beyond dumb. Oh, God.
Do you see this marine in this random artwork with his helmet on? Yeah, this is one is female.
It's the kind of tragedy this regime is built on.
No.
Now, admittedly, this is just my personal headcanon or fan
It
fiction.
makes me very much laugh that he photoshopped
What the
himself
fuck?
as fucking Horus.
What the fuck? Okay, I don't
This is a
care
bit
about
like
that. It's
Nostradamus.
fine.
There is his post. There is his post. You can see his post.
Likewise, nobody can disprove the idea that Space Marine chapters out there might have unlocked or
Nobody can disprove that idea. Let me do it. Fans, what is this then? I did this.
Female Astartes custodies were never needed. The Sisters of Silence can go the same pace as the custodies and can even 1v1 Astartes due to the sheer training to go through. I don't think they can like go 1-to-1. Like, hold on. This can go the same pace as the custodian. I don't believe that. Like, that is a little exaggerated, but 1v1ing in the Astartes, I believe every bit of that. The Sisters of Silence are just that badass. Also, any fucking Psyker will get destroyed by them. Any Psyker thing, like the Grey Knights, are at a disadvantage against the Sister of Silence. That means, I'd say, a Sisters of Silence can 1v2 a Grey Knight. Just saying. Fuck him. Like, just because of the whatever. It's fine. Because, Custodies are just that much more than a Astartes. But yeah, anyway. That's small disagree. Small. Hello, hey, I'm not playing Minecraft. Bye. Have fun, block game.
Prove your fucking idea.
No, you didn't.
Literally no one even rebutted this fucking video.
Of course
because
not.
They cannot.
Yeah.
Or retained the technologies allowing for the successful transformation of female recruits. Or that female space marines might remain common across the chapters, and this has just been suppressed by the Inquisition for whatever reason.
What?
There are an endless number of explanations as to why female space marines might exist.
That is heresy right there! My sister blew up half the base with creeper. What the fuck? Heresy! This is a heretic!
Female space marines might exist.
You did nothing. You said nothing.
Templin, there is an endless number of explanations. By itself is not an explanation. You need to
True.
tell me at least one with proof. It is all it takes to literally dismantle an argument. One thing that goes against it with proof.
To be honest, I'm getting angry.
He
This
insulted
beyond retarded? Yes.
the entire universe, the people watching this video, the people disagreeing with him twice. Let's see if he does it again. I'm curious.
But he's respectful, remember.
And I'll let you in on a little secret. During one of our investigations into the
Investigations is
What
a big
investigations?
fucking word, Templin. The investigation. Going on the fucking wiki is not an investigation.
He
But
was
okay.
searching insults online, to be honest.
He was just
That
going
was
on.
his investigation.
Okay, my investigation for this video. I made it the fuck up. It's literally that until now.
What is your source? I made it the fuck up!
Imperium of Man, I included a detail that has since become the single most referenced bit of lore on this channel. We
No.
receive comments about how cool it is almost daily. The latest one, at time of recording, was left about 80 minutes ago.
Let's hear it.
But that little bit of lore, according to the latest information available, either no longer exists or never did. But I thought it was cool and I included it
Source?
anyways.
It came
whether
to
or
me
not
in
it's
a
true.
dream! It came to me while I was leaving the nail salon. I should have never left the nail salon. Oh god. So if people actually see this, they're gonna be so confused. Why the fuck is he talking about a nail salon? And I'm not gonna elaborate.
Really
Get
isn't
fucked.
important. It's true to me, and that's enough. And given how popular it's become on this
He's not going to say it.
Oh.
I'm just putting it down now. He's not going to say what it is. Let's see.
channel, I kind of think people agree with me, even if they don't know it.
Huh?
And while I certainly understand
He didn't say it. I was right.
Oh my fucking god!
I kind of think people agree with me, even if they don't know it. And while I certainly
Penso
understand
che le
and-
persone. He's putting me out so much. I started speaking in Italian. I think that people just agree with me and they don't know it.
That is a different kind of iteration of you will own nothing and be happy that I again I'm uncomfortable with. It's like you will side with me and be happy with it. You will side with me and don't know. He started speaking his mother tongue out of frustration. True.
To have the option to say that Rey is not Palpatine's granddaughter, or that the war against the Night King was way cooler than whatever this is, and have those interpretations be totally valid. Now I am no fool, and I have no doubt
It
that
makes me laugh that for an example of something that people would like changed, he chose two of the biggest fucking flops in the history of cinema, which are
True.
the sequel trilogy with Rey Palpatine and the last two seasons of Game of Thrones that were so bad they deleted from the collective memory of the world the fact that the show even fucking existed.
The idea
Damn.
of female space marines just being a possibility, according to one interpretation.
Oh, the shitty Game of Thrones battle against the White Walkers. I only know about the Star Wars one, but I did hear a lot of negative comments about the Game of Thrones last few seasons, or what do you call it? Seasons, right? in like Netflix thing. Netflix series is also in seasons, or is it in parts? I don't know. I always say seasons because of anime, but you know. Yeah, but I never watched Game of Thrones, probably won't. Yeah.
Some kind of betrayal. If this discussion has caused
And
you
it
to
is-
decide that the woke moralists over at the Temple Institute have finally gone too far, even now you are furiously hitting the unsubscribe button, well, the tree of any YouTube channel must from time to time be nourished by the blood of misogynists. And as
What the fuck?
What the fuck is he talking about?
Jesus, Jesus fucking Christ.
They fucking butchered that last season. Also, it's not on Netflix. It was on HBO. Damn. Oh, shut up, you cringe word fuckstick. What the fuck is this? Why is Titus Hitler?
They woke by introducing into it the most absurd creatures of all. Women. No way to
Introduces a big fucking word because women were already a part of the universe. Motherfucker! Are the Sisters of Battle and Silence just a joke to you? The fuck? I hate this. I hate everything about this guy already.
Oh my God.
Because before female custodians, there were no women in 40k.
down thousands of enemies without breaking a sweat. And with that, Games Workshop has made the biggest mistake possible when it comes to depicting fascists. They made them
Fascists is a very big word for the people that have multiple times tried to side with alien Xena scum, to actually offer peace and treaties and help each other. And what did they do once humanity wasn't the strongest force? They backstabbed them within hours. Soon as they were down. They didn't help them up. At that time, humanity was the strongest. In the golden age of technology, they lent a hand to the races that they found that were not necessarily hostile. And invited them to the peace treaty, to the union, basically. What did they do as thanks for this collaborative effort? They stabbed them in the fucking back. So why does humanity need to do it again? To get stabbed in the back again? Look at the Tau. Look at the so-called good guys fucking enslaving their fucking people. Not people, but their so-called friends. Ugh, they don't acknowledge them because they don't know shit about the lore. They played Space Marine 2 and think that's 40k is all about. No, that's what fun is all about. Space Marine 2 is so much fun. But damn, it only surfaces, maybe not even, the lore of the world. It's not fascism, as the Imperium don't really give a shit about local governance outside of paying the damn tithe! The taxes, space taxes.
Okay.
They are not fucking fascists.
Okay.
Okay,
No.
political.
Wait.
Sorry.
I'm very much tired of the figure in Warhammer 40k. The Imperium is fascist.
The closest thing you're gonna get to a fascist is, ironically, salamanders. Because they're so friendly to humans. They're the biggest fucking bros, and they turn this personality to a 180 as soon as you put Xeno scum in front of them. Fucking hammer bashes their faces in, bro. It's so fun to me. Fucking salamanders, bro. I'm here, lore again. Indeed! The town, the latest sphere expansion, slaughtered their human auxiliaries because they got a taste of true chaos. Oh, yeah, right! Oh, God. Yeah, the humans are the bad guys. Mm-hmm. The town are so very friendly. Kill as soon as they think they can't use them to an advantage anymore. Saturday night lore watching night, indeed.
Fascism is a very specific ideology that the Imperium cannot, by design, conform to. They
True.
might have traits that were of fascism on
But many other today nations have that. Just because you have one or two traits doesn't mean that you're one-to-one the same. I mean, how far apart in DNA are we to monkeys? Does that make us monkeys because we have a low difference in DNA or something like that? Does that make us, you know, monkeys? No, we're human. They're monkeys, we're human. Like, what the fuck?
some of the worlds, because not even on all of them, but they cannot have fascism as a political way of doing things. The
True.
Imperium is massive. It has over 1 million worlds. Every world is required to pay taxes in whatever way they are asked. So soldiers, materials, money, gold, POs if they have them, just to throw on the battlefield against the enemy. Like generally whatever they can give, and it is good. The Imperium by itself is a
Hello, Zach.
dictatorial theocracy because there is one single ruler. That ruler is a god, and that same god is in a fucking throne blocked on Terra, pretty much. He's stuck there.
Also holding back the gates of hell, or the equivalent to it, on holy planet Terra. The birthplace of humanity, a holy ground for humans. Blocking the path of every single demon trying to go there. You know, through the, you know. Also, being a beacon of light in the warp so people can actually know where they're going. Yeah. That's what the Emperor of Mankind is. Hope itself. To every single human. I think I forgot to mention a kind of wholesome bit of lore regarding the Sallies. Well, not anymore, but still. Hey, what do you mean? I'll be back soon? Oh, okay.
That's what the Imperium is. They have traits that might conform with fascism, but that is just on some worlds. There are other worlds that might be more common with communism. There are other worlds that are more common with capitalism. There are worlds literally for everything, but the Imperium by itself is not fascist. It cannot be fascist.
True. Emperor allows human to traverse the warp at the end of the day. Yes, I know. He is the pillar of light, the star in the sky that lets the sailors of the warp actually know where they are and where they gotta go. Ruler, stop with that. So the salamanders actually still take an active part in the lives of the families they come from. I know that! They still go back to their home planet! I know that! It's so cool. I love the salamanders. I pointed at your comment like you're gonna see where I'm pointing, like a dumbass.
Audience possible, not just to people on terror watch lists. In Space Marine 2, the latest Warhammer 40k game ended up doing the former, choosing appeal over what I would call honesty about its universe.
Okay, let's see in
What?
what way he will.
What? Hold on, what?
The latest Warhammer 40k game ended up doing the former.
Choosing appeal over what I would call honesty about its universe? Did we not witness how badly Titus, a savior of what, millions of lives, got treated by the Inquisition? Or by that chapter master? Is it a chapter master? The one that was next to his bed watching him sleep. Didn't we witness how that guy was very much suspicious of Titus, even though Titus proved himself over and over again? Chaplain, thank you very much. You should play the first Space Marine game. Maybe, yeah, you're right. Maybe I should. Maybe I should.
Choosing appeal over what I would call honesty about its universe.
Okay, let's see in what way he will literally justify getting eaten alive by bugs just to make the humans the bad guys.
Well, the bugs need to eat somehow, and I need to consume. It's just what they do. It's in their nature. They're not the bad guys for following how they got constructed. By the first Space Marine game, and reinforce your hatred against the chaplain.
You're not a mindless, psychotic drone killing in the name of a doomed fascist empire, but a noble, heroic warrior protecting your home from freaks and degenerates.
Yes.
Yes, half
Yes.
the game is against the Tyranids, the other half is against chaos. It is literally the point of those factions.
The Tyranids. The innocent Tyranids.
Somebody think of the Tyranids!
Someone think of the space bugs that eat planets! Please! You know? Alright. I have to draw this comparison. But I think everyone knows about the World Eater of... I wanna say Marvel comics? Right? The Planet Eater, you know, he was in the latest Fantastic Four movie. He is not evil because he eats planets. Because he is a... You mean Galactus? Yes, Galactus. He isn't necessarily evil because he has to sustain himself by eating planets. Whether those planets have intelligent life or not, I don't remember if it matters to him or not, but you know, doesn't really matter. Because he is part of a cycle of a planet disappears, another one gets created. Right? On the other hand, the Tyranids only consume. They are not part of a cycle. They are a he's not doing it maliciously, he's just fulfilling his duty in the cosmic order of things. Yeah. Kind of like that. But again, the Tyranids are very much different. They're not part of a order, a cycle of life. They literally consume and consume only. There is nothing that rebuilds afterward. It's not like a forest fire where life finds a way. They literally consume everything in their path that they can. There is no, yeah, this is left. Right? And also their fucking hive mind is also evil, and their individual bugs, if they have free thought, are also not very, you know, friendly. Let's be honest, by today's standards, everyone in Warhammer is evil, but if we're gonna put our civilization, we would rather adapt or die in that universe. No! No, we already watched how humans are actually not that evil. I mean, yeah, humans are chaotic, greedy, evil people, often, very often. I do not trust humanity as a whole. Myself. However, humanity was the first to reach out their hand to actually make friends in the Golden Age. Humans were the first ones. They were the strongest faction during that time. And what happened when they fell from grace? Everyone kicked them when they were down. Even though they were the ones to, you know, liberate a lot of planets and actually help them. Humans are, by definition, just surviving at this point. They're not evil. Not sure about Craft World Eldars. I mean, they still have a certain amount of sadistic stuff, no? If I'm not wrong. Like, the Eldar have created their own doom by being sadistic pieces of shit that enslaved, tortured, and did all kinds of disgusting things with other races and themselves too, if I'm not wrong. You know, various kinks in quotation marks. So, you know, they're not very they're not very innocent either. They literally created the fourth Satan. Oh god. Anyone defending the Eldar is just But yeah, let's continue.
You think Inquisitors...
There are no innocents here. True. Plus I think left is closer to Imperial than right. Imperium. I can't tell because again, it's different from planet to planet, right?
Like applying exterminatus to planets. Like there is a speech that goes where when I don't remember which game it is. Maybe it is the first Battlefield Gothic, but in which an Inquisitor.
Yes, it is.
When
With this, I doom 1 billion souls to death and allow the destruction of an entire world, or something like that. I think he's referencing this. The Exodiates are chill though, also they ride dinosaurs. That is actually kind of cool. I know, but at least Craftworld Eldars know what they make and try to fix that shit, unlike Dark Eldars. I don't know enough to affirm or deny your claim, so I'll just leave it at that.
when an Inquisitor is questioned, oh, Lord Inquisitor, do we there is really no other solution? We are going to kill 10 billion souls if we apply Exterminatus to this planet. And the Inquisitor goes on to explain that chaos is like a plant, the roots go deeper and deeper and cannot be extirpated completely.
I was wrong.
And he just closes it with the best way to describe the Inquisition in Warhammer 40k. Those that don't understand and those that don't know question my right to condemn 10 billion souls to oblivion.
At the end of the day, who revived Gilliman? Alright, fair. But it was the enemy of my enemy is my temporary ally kind of thing, so they would get at each other's throats eventually again. Right? They're not friends now. They're not allies. Their goals just aligned at that time. Or am I wrong? Unfortunately, craftworlders are too locked into their mindset. Humans live in spans too short for them to relate. Also, Yvrain was possessed by the newly raised Elder God of Death. Ah, after they beat Chaos, if they beat Chaos. Yeah. It would only be a temporary allyship, if anything. That's what I think.
Oblivion. Those that understand and those that know that I have no other choice.
It was no right to let them leave.
No right to let them leave. No right to other choice. Who the fuck told you to speak? Shut up.
In contrast to the bugs in the Starship Troopers movie, Tyranids are not the victims of aggression. Their singular goal is to devour absolutely everything. They are a force of nature, basically, and there is not.
No. They devour nature, but that's okay.
So,
You can be
until
wrong.
now, it is literally the Imperium is not justified. Now it is the Imperium is justified. What the
I'm
fuck?
not.
The enemy of my enemy is a problem for later is a perfect description. Thank you very much, Cool Bandit. Maybe Games Workshop is going to go full fuck it and give in to the pressure and have Gilliman and Ivrain be an actual couple. Oh no. Isn't that the highest order of heresy right there? I know he's a Primarch, but not even he would be able to do that, right? Look up the Thanksgiving ad they made. I'd rather not. Wouldn't that destroy a lot of the continuity of the lore? Well, don't tell me.
I'm having a real headache. I'm not even joking at this point.
Commit even the most heinous atrocities without a hint of doubt, should his masters command him. But let's not portray that, because that would be a downer for the average
I'm sorry, what the fuck is that gameplay?
player. Therefore, in
People
Space
portray
Marine 2,
that.
Titus is mostly portrayed as a selfless war hero instead. And I know
Selfless? No, he still follows orders and has a very, very much goal oriented to humanity. If that happens, we would see all-out war between Ultramarines and Inquisition. Maybe, probably.
that there is a bit more nuance to the story and the character, especially in light of the previous game, but that unfortunately doesn't matter. That stuff.
Oh, so wait.
Wait, what? What?
Know that there is a bit more nuance to the story and the character, especially in light of the previous game, but that unfortunately doesn't matter.
Why not? What? Oh yeah, he has quite a bit of history and lore behind him, but that doesn't matter.
That stuff.
Oh,
It would explain all his actions and how he does things, but that doesn't matter. It's fine. What the fuck is this? Imperium of Humans and Eldars. Forced marriage would not work with them since he's a Primarch, and I don't think that Eldar would survive the caliber Gulliman would carry. They are a very masochistic, sadistic bunch, are they not? Like they can take it. I think on a purely physical level, they can take it.
So wait, no. So wait a second. The entire fucking point he has made until now is that you are not the good guy in Space Marine 2 because you are just a brainwashed killing machine Nazi Space Marine super soldier. Then he comments that there is actually more nuance than he's portraying, but that doesn't matter. Sorry, what?
For lore wonks, not your average player who might not even have played the previous game. The nuance is lost on them. And because of this, due to the satire taking a backseat, we have lunatic space Nazis made to look like heroes, tirelessly fighting against a tyrant of freaks that threaten to destroy their glorious civilization. Which is exactly how, say, white nationalists think of themselves.
You dare compare a war between the same race against to humans protecting their planets from hostile takeovers? Happened a long time ago, but Ivrain is a part of Dark Eldar, so debatable. Rin also was kind of becoming a Drukari as she was in the gladiatorial arena in Gamora. It's always White Clan, didn't it? This is... Holy shit, this is a level of brain damage I have not seen yet. Oh my god. Like, this is so far-fetched.
No, no, oh my god.
This is why Warhammer 40k, in my opinion, is doomed to always have far-right hanger-ons. Unless
Huh?
they take the lore into a different direction. And I'm not quite
What
sure how to do
different
that
direction?
while also preserving
What? Giving in and dying? The only victims of circumstance in Warhammer 40k are probably, most probably, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I saw the fucking ad. Yeah, again, the ones that are victims of circumstance are humans in this story. Again, I'm not gonna reiterate that. I've talked about how they, you know, got betrayed more than enough. I'm not saying the humans are good in and of itself, but they are trying to survive. They're trying to have their peace established. Yes, that's by conquering the galaxy, but that's because a future sight having, godly powers having, big E Emperor didn't see any other way. If a almost all knowing, almighty compared to any other human can't see a different path to peace, then I'm damn sure none of your ideas are gonna make it better. Fuck out of here. Why does it need a different direction? Everything is working right now. If you want different direction, make a new IP, war game for girls. I would actually look at that. And ironically, true. The humans are the most justified in their actions because they reached out in friendship with the Human Federation. Yeah, I said that multiple times too. Spontius already said they are good as in more justified in their own evil, not good as they are nice. No, I never said that. They commit necessary evil to have their survival, and survival in itself is a neutral force. If you're fighting to survive and have to do certain actions to survive, no one can blame you for surviving. And anyone that does just hasn't been in that situation before.
preserving the grimdark setting, which is one of the main appeals of the IP. I do have some ideas here, though. I think what would help is getting more left-leaning people into the hobby. Also, Games Workshop would
Seek Marxism? Straight up communism, huh?
Get away! Fuck off!
No.
Pontius laugh. That is ridiculous. Screaming about Nazi this, white supremacy that, you know, the Klan's this, but then supporting communism is just too funny. I'm sorry. That is a level of irony I can never attain in my life. I could strive my whole life to get the irony of that. I would never be able to. That is disgusting. Come on, bro.
And his crusade, aka Alexander the Great in space.
Oh, shut up.
Couldn't even put an effect to do that. He had to repeat it whispering.
Yes.
How in the fuck are these videos considered quality?
Well, to be fair, I think this criticism can be applied justly and unjustly at the same time, because it can be a fun factor, like a, oh, look, I'm embarrassing myself kind of funny, right? Like I did yesterday the whole evening. Fuck you, anyone who talks about it. Me included. Or, it can just be cringe, right? It has its own flair. Whether it fits or not is up to the one that sees it, right? In the eye of the beholder.
So it does come as a bloody huge shock that near the middle of the 41st millennium, a man stepped forth and told the universe to
In the middle. No, it was 396 and 41.
Wait, hold on.
That's not the middle, but okay. We have dates. Give fucking dates.
big juicy balls. This man was called Macarius, but you can call him Alexander the Great.
What the fuck? And look which faction is represented in their banner. The fucking railgun spamming blueberries. I'm just gonna assume it's the Tau.
In space.
Specifically because of railgun. I don't know if... I remember them being blue, but I wouldn't have gotten it just from blueberries. Railguns, however, I know.
Again.
Seriously, he's... Other than Macarius's, he was still secretly super down to keep going, but he's not a selfish prick that would sacrifice the lives of his men for his own personal glory.
Wait, what?
Why? He's a fucking conqueror. What?
He's not a prick that will sacrifice the life of his men. Okay, I
What?
can give him that. Yes, he wouldn't sacrifice the lives of his men uselessly. But one of the main observations that Leo does when he joins.
Wait, oh, by the way, the Tau have actual blue blood and have blue-gray tinged skin, so they're literally frog people. Huh. So what you're telling me is that Earth Defense Force 6 is just accurate to Warhammer 40k. Except for Ethereals, who are purely gray and kind of freaky looking. Huh. Huh.
With his friends Ivan and Anton that you can see on screen, his personal bodyguards, the personal bodyguards of Macarius, is that he is in more shit than he was when he was just a Baneblade pilot.
To be fair, they have blue blood in that. Speaking as the one who learned philosophy in free time, American left is not communism. Stop doing that. They are progressivists at best. I like to call them the modern church of progressivism. When I said communism, I was talking about the guy that had Marxism in his fucking name. Was I not? Which, communism derives from Marxist ideology. So, I don't think I was inaccurate in saying what I said. The guy in the video that Pontius is actually criticizing said, let's introduce more left people to the hobby, and showed a guy that has Marxism in his name. So, they also don't have a nasal passage. So the slit in between their faces is just there, apparently. What the fuck? I don't know what they look like, so I can't tell,
Because Macarius is always leading from the front. They are literally
That's the funniest thing. Nobody understands what communism is. Not left, not right. I mean, in its description, communism is everything is owned by the state and everyone works for basically nothing in return. Everyone earns the same thing, and resources get distributed by the government or whatever power is in place at the time. However, those things are so easily abusable that you will not find a large-scale communism that doesn't have a dictator. On a small scale, like a small village, it can work, but even there, oftentimes you will have a village chief that can very easily abuse his power. Yes, you can find one or two villages that are not going to have that, but they're the exception to the rule. I am not a fan of communism. I would not like to work for free and for nothing in return, and have to work not to get punished instead. You know? Oh, we read up on Marxism ideology. It's a whole it's disgusting. Bro, fucking rich ass kid talking about what the working man wants and doesn't want, or needs and doesn't need, is disgusting. Fuck that guy.
Chills for Macarius.
He was then assassinated by either A, a chaos cultist, or
No.
B, an imperial assassin, as it would sound better if he died in battle rather than getting taken by Nurgle's gifts. How it happened doesn't really matter.
What? What? You're a lore channel. How it happened doesn't really matter, should never have left your fucking mouth in this context.
Macarius had
How it happened doesn't really matter.
Yes, it is.
This godlike figure. How did he die? Oh, I don't know.
Who the fuck cares?
Oh,
to Alexander the Great in space.
oh fuck
Oh
off.
my god.
I'm starting to get annoyed too.
Remain long after.
The Age of Apostasy. This shitty time officially went for around 100 years, but its prelude and legacy extended much further. You could genuinely say that the full might of chaos during the Horus Heresy did less damage to the Imperium than the Age of Apostasy.
No. No, this is simply a false equivalence. It is not true. Like, the Age of Apostasy brought a lot of trust problems and division into the Imperium. But between that and having literal millions of space marines killed on the battlefields in a giant fucking war that broke the galaxy in half, between brothers and former siblings that now wanted to kill each other with planet-destroying weapons, I don't think that's even comparable to the Age of Apostasy. The Age of Apostasy was psychotic guy takes power. The Horus Heresy was literally the entire galaxy is burning.
Yep.
When people
Correct, and that's the trick. If government is somehow prone to corruption, it's cooked. That's why it's utopia unless you change the mind of people, evolutionary through millennia. Yeah, but the way they're trying to change the modern audience, I don't like it. That's a pompous rich boy with the fuckboy who hated his parents and managed to drag a noble woman to a marriage that resulted in her being alienated from her family. The former is Engels and the later is Marx, just to clarify. There. Wasn't too far off. Idiots nonetheless. How are people gonna... sorry, just a basic understanding. People are gonna clown on the forefathers in America, like the pioneers of America who established the country, and call them uneducated, and like that they have less knowledge than a 12-year-old today when they created a fucking country, but they're gonna defend Marx and Engels, who were arguably worse because they couldn't show any results at all. Russia is not a good, whereas idiots who thought they were smarter than they were. You know what's worse than an idiot who knows he's an idiot? An idiot who thinks he's a genius.
hear about the Age of A-pop, they usually just think about Mr. Van Dyer, that dick, and his tyrannical
The Age
reign.
of what?
But there's a lot
The
more
Age
to
of
it than
A-pop,
that.
Pio.
See, for
Get
that
into
shit
the
insane
Zoomer
man to take
language,
control of
Pio.
any imperial
Wait,
citizen
what's the
unlucky
third
enough
section
to
of the video?
Epilogue.
That's the epilogue? Wait, how much of the actual Age of Apostasy is this?
3 to 11 minutes. So 8 minutes to explain the Age of Apostasy. We did it in 1 hour. Anyway, let's go.
Well, we
Counter
fucking
them.
suck.
Yeah, we suck. We want to be precise, Pio. That's not good.
a man would rise. George Van Dyer.
George Van Dyer. George Van Dyer. Oh my god. Like, I had...
Also, the founding fathers were relatively young guys who got together and built a nation twice, technically. Are you talking about the Civil War in between? Maybe? I might have my American history fucked up though. Again, I don't know too much about America. I just have general knowledge, but again, my brain mixy muxy everything. No, yeah. See. I love having you guys around, being able to correct me instantly. I'm never gonna make fucking lore videos on my own, bro. I can't. I fucking can't. If I didn't have you guys to correct me, I'd fuck up so much shit. I'd be in a Lore Destroys episode from Pontius. We had to get rid of the Articles of Confederation. That's why we have the Constitution. Ah, no, the Constitution does make sense. It was built very smartly because they were unaware. They could not predict the future. Therefore, they made something that didn't need to predict the future and let the people fight if, in case the government got too much power or got corrupted by the Second Amendment, First Amendment, the Fifth Amendment is to protect oneself from the law by not talking, right? So yeah. The First and Second Amendment, free speech, and the right to carry arms are one of those are the most important amendments that we have, and it speaks volumes as to why they are the first two amendments to be granted. And I think that is incredibly smart. If my country ever were to try and get rid of the guns that the people have, I'd go out and strike. That is disgusting, and I will not let that happen. The guns are literally there to have a certain respect factor for the government to the people, because they know the people can turn against them at any time. It is important for the government and the people to have each other's weaknesses. The government has the laws in their hands, while the people have the power in their hands, military, basically. I think that is incredibly important to understand. Yeah. Anyway.
People complaining in my video because I call him Gog, but because that's I come from a Latin language. I don't read it as Gauge Van Dyer. I read it as Gog Van Dyer. But George Van Dyer is out of the world even for me.
George was a smart, charismatic man who rose to the top of the Adeptus Administratum through...
Smart, charismatic man? He was literally a fucking maniac manipulator. People were scared of him.
Wow.
Yeah, smart, charismatic man. He became my lord of the fucking administratum by subterfuge and blackmail.
He was so charismatic, everyone who hated him and was afraid of him.
He was so charismatic, they wanted to kill him. Fucking god.
In reality, it was Van Dyke's super...
Also, I'm still waiting for Pontius to release Major Kill files. What the fuck?
advanced special deflector field, but the Daughters of the Emperor...
It was stronger as the articles had it, so the government of the collective states couldn't even mediate interstate trade without permission. Also, Canada was still probably seen as British hostility and potential antagonism. Again, that goes into so much history that I don't know what you're talking about again. That you already lost me. Again, I know bare bones stuff, right? But arguably, I know terrifyingly more than your average guy on the street. And your average Twitter freak, apparently. Yeah. And I'm European. They're not working on that. Let me explain. At the base of communism and Marxism lies an early concept of stratification, basically differentiation between classes on human, at the bottom of which is workers, and on top are bourgeois, owners of 90% of goods, and simplifying main idea is to flip that pyramid and turn it into the line where everyone is equal. Now let's talk about modern left or progressivism. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. As much as I hate to say this, workers need a figurehead, a manager, if you will. As much as I hate to say this, and I really truly do, a manager is often truly required. However, in today's over exploded, over expansion, fucking companies and fucking corporations, there's too many of them, right? There's managers of managers of managers. That doesn't make sense. It's inefficient. It doesn't work. We've established that multiple times. However, a group of workers needs one manager that is the talking point of either directly to the boss or the whatever the equivalent of the boss is. CEO, whatever, who cares? Workers need that because the workers otherwise don't have time to work. I know that because every time I'm like, I don't have enough time, the sentence that I so desperately hate is make yourself some time. And I'm like, how, where, when? I have an image of the difference between the case of the Tau. However, I got it from the promotion section of the 1D 6th gen page. The Tau, so it's kind of ranchy, though no nips or other bits are shown. Put it in the not safe for work one. I guess we do have a not safe for work one, right? We have two not safe for work things, right? You know, I don't know. We do. We have we have one age restricted channel. Do we have another one? Huh. It's the NSFW fan art, I guess. But I can make one later. I can make one later specifically for that.
Emperor weren't exactly
Hello,
tech
sir.
savvy, so they
Super advanced deflector field. It was literally just a
It's a
fucking
fucking
amulet.
Rosarius.
Yeah, it is a Rosarius. It is an amulet. It is used by Space Marine chaplains. Not that much technology in them. They are even inferior to the fucking Iron Halos, but okay.
and made them his bodyguard. He also fucked them, like, a lot.
What?
It is implied and never confirmed, Major Kill. Let's not get vulgar here.
That's not me trying to be sexual and shit. Like, he straight up plowed the ever-living shit out of them.
No! This is you over-sexualizing it!
Hey chicka babes, we are the Emperor's literal golden angels. George Van Dyke is a horny
George Van
dickhead.
Dyke.
Let's go kill him. And the brides uppity dickheads from ruining everything in the Imperium. And they also made the Ordo Sicarius, whose job was to make sure that the Officio Assassinorum
Officio no Assassinorum? Officio Assassinorum? Is it so hard? Officio no... What the fuck?
Officio
And
Assassinorum.
Anyway, bullshit on the Ordo Sicarius. The Ordo Sicarius had nothing to do with this entire thing.
Damn.
Likewise, the Emperor communicating with Alicia to stop George was also a bit of a thing. It seems as if Seb
I'm really considering like using my head as a battering ram against my wall. If I have to hear again another George Van Der, I will go completely berserk.
Something to translate into German once again. How fun.
Wow, this was funnier to edit than I expected. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe and check out our serious lore videos. And if you want to watch the full episodes of Lord Destroyers, once
Even
again,
I can pronounce it properly, and I'm a stupid American! I like how you go there.
join our Patreon. Lots of lore to learn and lots of wrong videos to correct. See you next video.
I should say I'm Slavic more often. That drives the whole point across a little more than saying I'm European. the fuck is that? Oh God, more the demi drama. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm okay. I don't need that. Anyway, this was Lord Destroyers, the best of. Again, if you want to have the full episodes where he goes through the entire videos, you can visit his Patreon. I'm gonna shill it. Yes, I am. The cheapest one is $5 a month, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, you know, check Pontius out. Leave him a like, subscribe, sub, comment. You know, everything. You know, and maybe with me too. Bye.